Look at this loser. Talking smack, but putting interdiction on his villages. And he's sending monks from one village to another instead of interdicting directly from that village. Come on, man. What kind of rookie move is that? He put 8 hours on this village, and he's sending more over here. There's 8 hours on this village. He's about to put 8 hours over here and 8 hours over here. But yet he's naming all of his villages disrespectful names while he's putting interdiction on them. This is what bro does. He's not going to tell you that I raised him from a couple of nipple villages previously. Yeah, just very recently, I raised bro from nipple villages. I don't need to have big villages to make a raise happen. Right here. Your troops attack village, your troops attack village, your troops attack village, your troops attack village, and then I got the raise. Took me 4 attacks to raise him from nipple villages. And it probably wouldn't even taken me that much if I would have done my archer volley straight to his keep. That's where my fight happened, was in his keep. But look. Interdict cannot be attacked for 8 hours. 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 7 hours, 59 minutes, whatever, same thing. 7 hours, 54 minutes. 7 hours, 55 minutes. 7 hours, 58 minutes. This guy's interdicting his villages. 8 hours over here. This guy's interdicted. 8 hours over here. He's not interdicted over here. Yeah, see, but all the villages that I'm close to, oh, he's got those things interdicted. All of them interdicted. But yet he wants to talk smash. That's what this guy does, man. He's all mouth. BRo856 is all mouth. Look at this. He just interdicted all of these villages so he could go to sleep safely. And this is all I got. I got these 3 little nipple villages. But within these 3 little nipple villages, I have a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. BRo856 is so funny. This guy is a clown. Top-notch clown. Top-notch clown. And then he raises my villages. I'm not even building castles. I'm not even building castles. But he wants to brag about raising me. Dude, come on. I'm not even building castles. I'm expecting these villages to get raised. Look at these raises. Watch. So him raising me. Let's watch that. Let's go to defense. Player attacks your castle, bro, and it's a raise. Look at this. That's my castle. And this is his attack. But he wants to brag about this. He's using these to pad his numbers. He wants to say, "Oh, I got this raise on POD. I got a raise on POD. Come on, this is what you raised? This is what you raised and you're going to brag about it? Come on. There's nothing to brag about here. Look at this one. I have no castle at all. I'm not building castles. I'm building weapons. I'm literally leaving these villages undefended, but he's still going to say, "Oh, I got another raise on POD. Oh, I got another raise on POD." Of course you got another raise on POD. POD isn't even trying to defend. I'm building weapons, and then I move on. I move my weapons. That's exactly what I do. So look, I've moved all my weapons here, and now this one here is my newest charter. I'm gonna move my weapons. This is what I do. I build weapons and I move them. I'm gonna take these 96 cats. Oh well, I don't have any traders here right now because I sent them all out to make a little gold. I'm just gonna move them to my newest charter. That's literally all I'm doing. I'm building small villages, and I set up my weapons production buildings, and I just produce weapons, and then I move them to the newest charter so that they're always safe. He can never attack my newest charter. And that's all I do. And then I attack him and I raise him. I raised him from nipple villages just like these just a couple of days ago. And in just a couple more days, I'm going to raise him again. And he knows that. That's why he's got these villages on interdiction. Come on, look at this, man. He needed to go to sleep. This tells me that he can't be up tonight. You can't be up tonight, can you? With your 8 hours of ID on each village. He already knows, man. He can't be up tonight. If I were to attack him tonight and he had no ID, he would lose another village. And all I got is these little nipple villages. But it makes him feel real big to say, oh, I raised POD. Oh, I raised POD. Dude, I'm not even building castles. Come on, dude. Come on. I could show you a video of me carting up a full pitch monster in an hour. And this guy, this was the village that I raised from him a couple of days ago. Maybe like 4 or 5 days ago. I'm not sure how many days ago it was. A few days ago, I raised this village. And he'd been building this village for a month. He had this village for a month. And still, it was nothing but smelters and whatnot. Let's look back at it. Hold on. Let's go back here. We'll do select none. We'll do select attacks. And where is it? Okay, so this is where it was 6 days ago. So 6 days ago, this attack happened 6 days ago. And look at this very first attack. Watch this very first attack. That was his castle. It was some exterior towers. He's got the towers all up around the outside. And all of these archers, those weren't his archers. He had a liege lord send him all of these archers. And look, I busted right through the front wall, and all that he had was all these smelters in the middle. He had this castle for a month, and it still was not a fully built pitch monster. After a month. He had this for a month. That was his castle after a month. Once I get my... Look, I'll show you my research. I don't mind. So look, this is where my castle research is. And right now, I'm finishing up my Sally Forth. And then I'm going to finish up my construction to get my castle build speed. Decreases the build time of all castle structures. Next, I'll do all of that. And until then, I'm not building castles. Look at this castle. Look, this is my castle. That's another castle. That's another castle. I have 0 castles, and this guy's bragging about raising these castles. Come on, you're going to brag about raising this? That doesn't make you look strong. It makes you look like a buffoon, bro. You're going to brag about raising this? Of course you can raise... I hope you can raise this. I hope you can raise this. I don't even try to defend. I don't put up interdiction or nothing. I use my peacetime to build weapons. And this fool thinks he looks big raising these castles. And all I'm doing in these villages is building weapons. Building weapons. And these charters, I just got this one today. And these two I got yesterday, and it's been a busy week at work. I haven't even built these villages. I'm not even building weapons yet. Watch, look, let's look at this village. That's it. That's all I've got. I'm building catapults, 1 archer, 1 armor, 1 pole turner. And that's it. And then I've got my markets. And that's it. That's all I've got in this village. Because I've been busy at work. But still, I'm building weapons. And all I have to do is build weapons under peacetime. And then when I have enough weapons, I just go hit this guy. And this guy has, oh my gosh, that last village he had for a month. And I raised it from nipple villages just like this. Dude, BRo856 is a joke. He's a joke.